Let's begin with what's making news this hour. Security has been increased in and around the Sandton Convention Center with just hours to go before the start of the 15th BRICS Summit. The ANC has welcomed the Reserve Bank's findings, clearing President Cyril Ramaphosa of contravening foreign exchange regulations in relation to the burglary on his Palapala farm in 2020. And families of the so-called COSAS 4 have expressed disappointment after the matter was postponed to next year. Good Monday night, I am Thabo Mdluli, and thank you for joining us tonight here on In Focus. Let's begin with the latest on the BRICS Summit taking place from tomorrow. There have been, of course, other gatherings on the build-up. The Trade and Industry Department has been hosting one of those. The Industrial Development Corporation have signed agreements with the China Africa Development Fund and the Bank of China to propel the industrialization of South Africa's economy forward. This took place during the BRICS Business Council Trade Fair at Gallagher Estate in Midrand. Our business reporter Ntokozo Khumalo starts us off.
Agreements to deepen collaboration and trade are already being signed ahead of the BRICS Summit, which kicks off in Sandton on Tuesday.
The MOUs that we signed today, one was signed by the Industrial Development Corporation with the Chinese counterpart, and the other one by the DTIC with the China Africa Development Fund. They're about accessing resources. These are not grants. These are investment and co-investment facilities, because the Chinese recognize that Africa's growth potential is vast, and so they want to be part of the growth story.
The Manufacturing Circle's Executive Director, Philippa Rothseth, has welcomed the move, saying it will facilitate improved investments if channeled into the right projects.
The MOUs are an indication of increasing regional collaboration and cooperation, and that is a very positive aspect, given that from a local manufacturing perspective, we simply don't have sufficient demand within the local economy to cater to all of our manufactured products. So MOUs which would lead to funding, investment, increase in opportunities are a positive thing for the manufacturing sector.
The Industrial Development Corporation signed a memorandum of understanding with the Bank of China to strengthen regional trade and investment. The two entities are in the process of concluding a 10 billion rand funding package over 5 years. The IDC also recently launched its own fund to be channeled towards developing small and medium enterprises.
We've launched a new fund called the Energy Resilience Fund, aimed at SMMEs where they can access cheaper funding for energy solutions to ensure continuity in manufacturing.
Trade and Industry Minister Ibrahim Patel highlighted that the key focus for this year's summit is to ensure meaningful collaboration and cooperation between BRICS members. It's hoped that this will promote industrial development and capabilities in South Africa in a mutually beneficial manner. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ntokozo Khumalo in Midrand.